Testing. So I think I need to put that down to that so y'all can hear everything. Okay, when I'm looking down here to this way, I'm looking at my left panel on my instrument panel from Air Manager. And when I look over this way, typically I'm looking at my right, but right now I've got the YouTube up so I can see how it looks. I just noticed it there, got rid of that. Okay. Now I wish I could find a way to switch to what I see on Air Manager. I've got to learn how to do that yet. I'm just learning this, guys. This is just a test. I've done some streams, but it was just raw stream because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. But I'll learn. Okay, now, one of the differences with Air Manager, I've got the both these MFDs and the communications. I've got this switch panel here. I've got a landing gear. I don't have these two gauges yet. Now that I've got that on my Bravo unit. I've got these three on my right monitor. My left monitor is touch screen. I didn't have the money to buy another touch screen, so I've just got a regular monitor there that I use my mouse not to do that, but in Air Manager you can go up and just click that and the whole thing turns yellow. And you can just use your finger if you're using touchscreen. You can use your finger to turn the dial. But since I use Knobster, it's a physical knob, very similar to that one for the altitude or the FMS, in that it's got the outer ring that turns, the inner ring that turns, and the push button on the end. And it's just a rotary encoder with an Arduino board that connects into Air Manager. And it just makes it a little more immersive and quicker. Between that and the Honeycomb Bravo unit, you can set it up so that you can go through your checklist quick. What is that one? Oh, ice lights for out there so that you can look for ice on your wings. That's on the Bravo unit and on Air Manager. All right. Back to studying to see. What if I can enlarge? Might scare y'all off. Oh, that's what I wanted to check. Let's see. Setting. HUD layout. Oh, I've got it up there. See what that does. All right. Maybe I can't do it. I might have to go to OBS and teach an old dog a new trick. Yes, I do vape. It's kept me off cigarettes for 9 years, I think. And I don't use nicotine. I just use flavoring and vegetable glycerin. I don't buy Chinese juice, which is pretty much everything on the market, I think. I might be wrong on that. Okay, now I'm down here on my air manager. I'm just touching the altimeter button. My left MF, my PFD looks just like my MFD, not in the display, but in the panel, the bezel. I've got all of these on my PFD also, my choice. But all I have to do is touch that knob and it lights up. To me, it's yellow. It might be a light green or something. I don't know. And then I just turn this knob and I can change my altimeter, what I want my altimeter to go to. Since I'll be VFR, heading west, even thousands plus 500, and I'm not sure above 10,000. Been too long since I went to ground school. Like 50 years or 51 years. Yeah, at least 51. Might have been 52 years. Can't remember if I went when I was 15 before I soloed or 16 after I soloed. Doesn't matter. And typically what I do is I'll set a vertical speed. And you can see it going up, and I'll set it to 3,000 feet per minute just to get me going. I better set it to 2 so I can get it. And what I do then is I will, now I'm not on the runway, but let's pretend I'm on the runway. I touched my heading knob over here, but I did it on Air Manager panel. And then my knobster. It's a DIY knobster, by the way. I just push the button in, the end of the thing, and you'll notice. I guess you can see. I hope y'all see my cursor. Let's see, let me watch my YouTube and see. Yes. Okay, you can see right here. That's the heading bug. And we're going to pretend I'm lined up on the runway. And I just push that little knob in, and that heading bug goes to where I'm looking, where I'm pointing. That way, when I take off, I know which direction the runway is, orientation. And once I've got my gear up and established a good rate of climb and stable, then I can get my autopilot and it'll hold and hit heading hold, and it'll hold that heading, and it'll hold my 2,000 feet per minute. Once I get that established, I can switch over to right here, flight level change. And with the the Bravo throttle quadrant, rather than push these up and down until I get to the desired airspeed, which if you hit FLC and you want to go up, you have to hit the down button so that your speed goes down so that you climb. And if you want to descend, you have to hit speed up. So, but at any rate, with the Bravo, there's a knob that you can turn to adjust your speed or feet per minute relative to flight level change of vertical speed, which makes it a lot quicker and easier. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, I've set the heading. So I double clicked it. Switch to heading mode. Vertical speed at 2,000 feet per minute. And that way, once I get in this, I'm stabilized at and get gear up and flaps up, then I'll hit autopilot and it'll go to those. So enough rambling. We're going to call this one done. Well, I think there.